Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you all. How are you today? I am doing well. And I am just enjoying the weather out here in Slidell, Louisiana. It is a beautiful day. It's not raining anymore like it was earlier this week. It's cool, it's sunny. So I hope you get to enjoy this beautiful day out here in the metro New Orleans area. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick video right quick on how to choose a really good tax preparer for this tax season, okay? So a young lady inspired me this week. She inspired me to do this video because I spoke with her. So for the past week, and well, the past few weeks, I've been talking to potential clients. And this young lady, like I said, she inspired me to do this video because she was just explaining her tax situation last year, and she wasn't happy with her tax professional last year. She had a negative experience, so um, this allowed me to just say, you know what, let me just put this information out. This may help someone else on how to choose a reputable and legit tax preparer for this tax year, okay? So I'm going to give you some tips on how to choose a good tax preparer, okay? So the first tip I'm going to give you is to do your due diligence. Make sure you do your homework on these people you choose to work with. Make sure you search for their credentials, and you can search for their credentials or qualifications on the IRS's website. You can go to the directory. It's called the Directory of Federal Tax Return Preparers with Credentials or Qualifications. So you can go on there, you can search their name, and you can see if they are in the database for this tax season, okay? Another tip is to make sure that they are knowledgeable about tax law, okay? So make sure they can explain certain credits and deductions you are eligible for. Make sure they can explain why you have a tax liability, etc., because uh, you want them to explain any misunderstandings you may have, because I know the average taxpayer does not have tax knowledge. So you want to work with someone who knows more than you and can explain, and make sure they explain it in a way that you understand it, okay? All right, so the next tip is make sure you can communicate with your tax professional throughout the year, not just from January to April 15th. Make sure they are available just in case you get audited this year and you need someone to represent you. You need to be able to contact them throughout the year. So communication is key. Um, the next tip is okay, so make sure that they are using professional tax software, okay? So your tax preparer should not be using TurboTax. TurboTax is for individuals who decided to prepare their own taxes. That is not a professional tax software, so make sure they are using something that is professional and not TurboTax, okay? Another tip is to make sure that they sign your tax return. Make sure they are signing it on the second page of your 1040, and make sure they use a P10. So a P10 is a prepared tax ID number, and all tax preparers should have one. If they do not have one, I suggest you not work with these people because they're not legal per the IRS. So anybody who is getting paid to do taxes should have a P10. And like I said, a P10 is a prepared tax ID number. Make sure they have their number and they sign your tax return on the second page of your 1040 at the bottom of it, okay? And last but not least, make sure they give you a copy of your tax return, okay? So I've heard many individuals say they don't even have a copy from of last year's tax return or prior years. Make sure you get a copy, whether it's via email or via your client portal or a printed copy. Just make sure you get a copy of your tax return because you are required to get that from your tax preparer. Okay, so that is all I have to say. So make sure, like I said, do your due diligence and make sure you research whoever you work with. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. My name is Sabrina Pierre, and I am the owner of Convenient Tax Solutions, and I help individuals and owner operators reduce their tax liability by using tax and bookkeeping strategies. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.